plum for pink.
Pink's too flashy. I go for something more sensible.
No, but brown's too boring.
I think they taste better.
Oh yeah? I've never looked at it like that. They are a bit more filling, aren't they?
That's true, but storage can be a problem.
Hey, have you tried Tupperware? I swear by them.
Hey, that's a good idea.
And they're waterproof.
Are they very hard wearing?
I don't know, this is only my second pair.
This one might fit.
Well, you might be right then, Dave.
About what?
You know, about it being boring, but at the same time sensible.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I think it's an old radio.
Oh, yes, it was.
Yeah, it's great.
Where did you get it from?
Down the cellar.
Yeah, bring it over here.
Stand by for a volley, Greer. Greer? Greer? What the dickens are they? Greer? 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 Greer?
Right, everything's plugged in. It should be plugged in. Well, I think so anyway.
We'll switch it on then.
Yeah, switch it on. Okay, here comes the moment of truth, then.
The way
yes,
the
blue
sea, the deep blue sea. There's a lot to see in the deep blue sea. The sailfish sail and the blowfish blow. Cockles
Hey,
and
you lot,
mussels,
it is the radio that's playing. It's the jukebox. Scott, Anthony, it's not the radio that's playing. It's the jukebox.
You can't even get him on the telephone. The halibut's eyes turn up and in. He don't know where he's going, but he knows where he's been. The deep blue sea, the deep blue sea. A lot to see in the deep blue sea. The glass bottom boat.
Went on this banana boat on holiday. You know the ones that get pulled behind the skis and that? Brilliant, it goes over the waves.
Oh, I've never done that.
Haven't you?
I've been sailing on my dad's boat. Oh yeah, it's brilliant. Getting when it turns on its side.
I've always wanted to do that. It looks really good, doesn't it? Yes.
I've never done that either.
Hey, I've always wanted to do, you know, jet skiing.
Oh,
The
that
engine
looks
is brilliant,
doesn't
doesn't
it?
Oh, yeah. Flying.
Oh, I've never done that either.
Hey, Craig, have you ever done any water sports at all?
I've been caught in the rain once.
Oh, I've always wanted to do that.
Oh,
yeah. Anyway, any water sport you want to do, like you can do it here at home, Pier Point.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
got canoeing, sailing, water skiing, yeah, and windsurfing and everything.
Well, it doesn't look broken, does it? So I can't see why it doesn't work.
Must be clogged up or something.
Clogged up. Hey, you two, you could have given me a hand. This stuff's really heavy, you know.
Hi, Gillian.
Well, haven't you missed me?
Why have you been somewhere?
I've only been down in the cellar for hours getting all this stuff. You know, I got some cans and a book on CBBC language and all this other stuff that might help the radio to work.
10-4, what is your handle?
Handle? What handle?
I don't know.
So where's everyone else then?
Oh, they went out to mess about on the river, swimming and sailing and all that kind of thing.
You what?
Well, watery business, I think.
All right. Think I'll go and do some watery business of my own then.
I wonder if that dial's meant to go up there or something like that. Yeah. Get trucking, get trucking, get trucking.
Well, how long does it take to learn to sail then, Brian?
Well, after we've given you some instruction, it usually takes about 2 hours. Depends on the aptitude of the person, but about 2 hours is the limit.
How young can you be when you start sailing?
Well, we recommend that you don't be any younger than about 8. 8 to 10 is probably the limit.
What kind of boats have you got here then, Brian?
And we've got 2 types of boats here. One's a 5-man wayfarer dinghy, which you can have 4 people in plus an instructor. And the other one is a single-man dinghy, and this is a topper, which you sail obviously on your own.
What's the best kind of weather for sailing in?
Well, you ideally want a nice light breeze and a nice warm day like today, just the job.
Can we have a go?
Yeah, once we've given you some instruction and got you into a life jacket, you can have a go.
legs. Spider-Man comes softly through the shadow of the evening sun, stealing past the windows of the blissfully dead, looking for the vintage shimmer champagne, searching out fear in the gathering gloom, and suddenly over in the corner of the room, and there is nothing I can do. And I realize you're right, that Spider-Man is having me for dinner tonight.
Dive, 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 dive. Boo. Do, 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 dive. Boo. Right, now what else do I need?
Right, Gillian, do you want a drink?
Oh, no, don't drink me diver.
Don't drink you what?
Me diver in the bottle, put the top back on.
I nearly drank that then.
It's my Cartesian diver here, I'll show you. Watch. Do, 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 do.
Oh, that's brilliant, that the way it goes up and down.
Yeah,
isn't
have
it?
a go.
Oh, yeah.
Squeeze really tight at the bottom.
Oh, it's great, isn't it?
I'll show you how to make it if you want.
Oh, would you?
Right, first thing you do is you draw the outline of your diver on a plastic ice cream box lid, and then you cut it out so it looks like that. And when it's like that, you're ready to paint it in. And for this, you use really bright waterproof colours like that.
Hey, you painted that really well. You've drawn the flippers as well. Hey, he looks like Craig before he left.
Does, doesn't it? Right, and then with a pen top, you put that on his back. And you've got to make sure that the hole where the pen normally goes is facing down, because this is his air tank, you see, and the air's got to get up it. Then with an elastic band, put that over his legs.
Is that to keep the air tank on?
It is, yeah. Quite tricky, this. Over
Yeah.
it goes. That's it.
Oh, he
And
looks
then
great now.
next, you get your piece of plasticine, and this is to weigh him down, you see. And it takes ages to experiment with this, because if you put too much plasticine on, he'll just sink. And if you don't put enough, he'll just float on the top. And you've got to make sure that you don't cover your air hole. So when you think you've got it ready, Craig the diver is ready for testing. There he goes in the water. And that means it's ready because he just stands up with his forehead peeking out the top of the water.
Well, he's great the way he does that, isn't it?
Then all that's left to do is you get your empty plastic bottle and you fill it with water. And then you get your diver and you just squeeze him into the top of the neck because he's really bendy plastic, you see. Just
Hey,
goes in
while you're
easily.
putting that in, I'll have another go at this. Dive, 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 dive.
This is Linda Boss calling Greer. Come in, Greer, and state your whereabouts. Over.
High on a hill is a lonely goat and
Main toggle switch set. Dial set to 1250 megahertz. Diode modulator set. Delicate tap to the side. And nothing. Oh, I don't know how this thing works. Wow, it's working!
This is Linda Boss calling Greer. Come in, Greer, and state your whereabouts.
Linda? Linda who?
Hiya, Gareth. What titles have you won in canoeing?
I was British junior champion in 1987 and 88 and senior British champion this year, as well as senior pre-world champion.
So have you just become a senior now?
I've been actually a senior for 2 years. Before that, obviously, I was a junior.
How old were you when you started canoeing?
I was about 7 when I first went in a canoe, when my dad built a canoe and put me in it.
Were you hooked from the very beginning?
No, not really. It was quite difficult then because I was not very strong. But these days, the paddles and canoes are lighter than they were then, and so it's a bit easier if you're not so big.
How much training do you do?
I usually train between 4 and 6 hours a day, but it can go as low as 2 hours if there's not much happening.
Are you learning new things in canoeing?
Yeah, I'm always learning and trying to perfect techniques of paddling and going around the gates.
So as you learn new techniques, like, do you get faster?
Yeah, that's the idea. If you get better technique, you go faster.
Yeah. How good is home pier points for canoeing?
Oh, as a general all-round facility, it's really good. It's one of the best in the country, if not in the world. And it's got flat water and slow water, as well as the white water course here.
So what's your ambition?
Well, I'd like to be Olympic champion in 1992, and for next year, be world champion.
Oh, well, good luck.
Gareth, would you mind giving us a demonstration?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Hey Gillian, I've got a water trick to show you.
Oh yeah, go on, what is it?
Well, you fill 2 cups of water, like
Yeah.
I have here, and then you bounce them on hands. Give me your hands.
Right,
Turn them over and put them on the table here.
right, there you go.
Okay, you bounce them on there.
Hey, they're quite heavy them, aren't they?
Yeah, it's difficult,
It's
isn't it?
tricky. Oh.
David, Gillian!
So now what happens?
Oh, well, I better go. Anthony's calling me.
Well, what's the trick?
Well, that is the trick.
But I can't move.
Exactly.
Oh, David! David, get back here! Don't leave me like this! David! Oh, Sally will kill me if I break these. It's impossible. David! Anthony, help!
Sounds like she needs rescuing.
That's horrible, that.
That is a really old song. That is a really old radio. Hey, where you going? Going to rescue the Mersey Tunnel while you listen to the sound of music. Oh, all right, Gillian. Bit thirsty, are you?
No, I'm not a bit thirsty. This is what David's done to me. I'll get these off for us, Anthony.
Oh, okay. Fancy a dip?
No, I never want to see water again.
Oh, no, not that sort of dip. This sort of dip.
Hey, they look nice.
Yeah,
Oh,
they are.
brilliant. What are they?
One's called a tzatziki.
Yeah.
One's called blue cheese dip. And one's called Christie's crunchy dip.
How'd you make them?
Well, I'll show you how to make Christie's crunchy dip. Oh, will you finish off crushing those peanuts?
Right.
There's about an ounce there.
Okay.
Right, what I've got here is 4 ounces of cream cheese with a little bit of milk in.
Yeah.
Right, and you stir it all up. Then what you do is you get a stick of celery, chop it up, and then half a red apple chopped up.
Was that for the colour, the red?
Oh, well, I'm not sure. I just do it because it tastes nice.
Right.
You put it all in and you
Good mixture.
stir it all up. Then you get a bit of lemon. You put it in. Stir it up again.
Right, do you want these now?
Yeah?
Bring them all in. That's it.
Right.
Oh, they're thick, isn't it?
Crunchy. That's why it's called Christie's Crunchy then.
Ah.
I know it's ready.
Oh, lovely. Well, how'd you make the blue cheese dip?
Oh, well, the blue cheese dip's really easy. All you do is you get 4 ounces of cottage cheese, 2 ounces of grated blue cheese, and then half a carton of yoghurt. You mix it all in. And if you like onion, you can put a bit of onion in.
Oh, it's quite easy then,
Yeah,
isn't
you
it?
put it all up. But now I'll show you how to make tzatziki.
Yeah.
You finish off grating that cucumber. When you finish grating it, squeeze out all the juices.
Okay.
Right, what I've got here is 4 ounces of cream cheese. And you stir it all.
everywhere.
Yeah, it is. You get 2 tablespoons of cream, that's yogurt.
Yeah.
And you put it all in. And you stir that up. Then you get a small clove of garlic and you crush that in.
Go on, crush it.
Yeah, just knock it
Strength
all
of
in,
that.
yeah. And you stir it up. And then you get a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. Oh yeah, and don't tell Sally. But I got a bit of parsley and a bit of mint from her herb garden.
Oh, come in handy after all then.
Right, then you put it all in. And is the cucumber ready?
Yeah, nearly.
Yes.
Bit more.
I'll add in.
Oh, it's loopy.
Right. Give it a big stir because it's really hard to stir this because you've got to get all the
All mixed up
cucumber
together. Right, let's have a taste of this. It's lovely that. What's it called again?
Tzatziki. And I'm glad you mentioned that because there's a custom involved with eating it. Like, it's from the Middle East. Right, what they do is they all come into the table.
Anthony, this isn't another one of your useless facts, is it?
Oh no, this is true. And they all come into the big table and they put the dips in front of them.
Yeah.
And the dad says, hands up. So they all put their hands up like that. Then he says, close their eyes and hum to the table. So they all close their eyes and hum to the table. And they stay there for about a minute.
All right. Oh, Anthony. Oh, very funny.
This is Why Don't You Gang calling anyone who can hear. Hello? What is your handle? Delta Tango, Foxtrot Waltz. Come in. Is Roger there?
This is Why Don't You Gang calling anyone who can hear. Hello? What is your handle?
High on a hill was a lonely goat. Oh, that awful song again. Now I've lost the Why Don't You kids. Where are they gone? And it's getting louder and louder. What's going on with this thing? Ah, it's you, Greer. What are you doing with that tea towel on your head, you fool? Sheepy and I thought we'd just go for some exercise. It's only a piece of metal. It doesn't need exercise. I've decided it's time to contact the gang again, this time by radio. This is Linda calling Why Don't You Gang at Otter's Pool Cafe. We've kidnapped your sheep and are holding it to ransom. Do you hear me? This is Linda calling Why Don't You Gang at Otter's Pool Cafe. We have kidnapped your sheep and are holding it to ransom. Do you hear me? If you do not send us the money, the sheep gets it.
What?
It's Linda. They say they've got the sheep and it's going to get it.
What sheep? Linda, forget them. They're off their heads. Anyway, the jive.
If you do not believe me, listen to this. Tell them, sheep.
think you were no good at it then.
Oh, that doesn't sound like a sheep. That's just mechanical rubbish.
Did you hear that? Your friends think you are mechanical rubbish. Charming.